Hi guys, today's a reading assessment, so I hope that you completed last week's lesson, which I know most of you didn't. So well done to Brian and Ayan for your hard work last week. So first things first is your spelling test. I hope this one is working as I made it public. Good spelling, guys. So before we start on your assessment, we're going to have a look at the writing task that I gave you last week. So this is the first one. And I wanted you to fill in that form and write a couple of sentences. You've gone to the shop and you want your food to be delivered. So this is the first part of the task. I needed you to fill in with your full name, address, postcode, telephone number, and today's date. Those of you who did the work did it really well, but there's a few bits and pieces that we need to make sure that are correct. So first, full name. So Virginie von Perrin. When I fill in a form, I am allowed to use full block letters when I fill in my name. Address, make sure there's a number, make sure the street, roads, anything I've got a capital letter, I will count it wrong if it's not there. Now, for the postcode, it is very important that you use capital letters and that you include a space, okay? B36 space 8HB. If you ask your mom and dad, they will tell you that most of the time when they fill in form, if they don't put the space, the computer does not want to take the postcode. So it's very, very important. Same for the telephone number. Make sure you include the right amount of digit. Guys, no need to try that phone number. It's school phone number. It is not mine. Same for the date. Make sure that you include the dash if necessary. When you are filling in a form, please do not write the date like I write it on the board. Use day / month / year. I would have taken it as correct if you'd only put 21. So second part of the task. It is important to read the instructions, guys, so you get the maximum marks you could. So they want us to tell us the best time to deliver the shopping. So that's the first information we need to convey. Secondly, they want us to tell them where to leave the shopping if we're not at home. Now, that's two pieces of information, so that should be two sentences. And look, the third line says, please write 2 or 3 sentences, which means that I won't be able to give you the full marks if you just give me one sentence. On the other end, if you give me too much, then it is more likely that you will make more spelling errors. So just do what they ask. So let's answer the first question. Best time for me is going to be 2:30. And where to leave it? Let's leave it with my neighbors. So this is the information. That's what happens in my head. Now I need to transform it into sentences. So this is what I've written. The best time to deliver my shopping is 2:30, full stop, and that's my first sentence. If I am not at home, please leave my delivery with my neighbors. Okay, it's a note, guys. These are not friends. You just need to do what is asked and nothing more. Now, this is the second task, and we needed to write an email. So at that stage, guys, I do not care if you have or don't have an email because I'm giving you the format. So you just need to write a few things in the box that I give you. So we want to invite a friend for a meal. Okay, so that's the only thing that we need to do. However, I need to write 2 or 3 sentences. So an email is like a text message. We will need to say hi. We will need to sign our names at the end. And then what is the purpose of that email? We want to invite our friend for a meal. So this is how I've written it. Hi, Karen. Would you like to come for dinner at mine on Friday? So here, guys, I've done what was asked. I've invited my friend Karen for a meal. But I know that I need to write at least 2 or 3 sentences. So I'm going to add some more information, which is why I've added, we could have a pizza and watch a film. Okay. And then, guys, I'm a polite person, so I'm going see ya. I'm allowed to say see you because I'm writing to a friend. When I write to a friend or when I write to a family, I am allowed to use familiar language. When I mean familiar, guys, I don't mean slang. I don't mean rude words. I simply mean familiar. Okay? Now, reading assessment time. And guys, it is a real assessment. It's going to go for your DCO too. So it is important that you complete it. So please remember, read the text a few times. Read the questions. Look at the amount of marks available. If you are stuck, pass, come back later. Do not leave any gaps before, well, here, you're not adding me anything. So before you press submit. And think of the target that you've set yourselves last time. Well, think about the work that you have done and I have marked for those of you who have worked, and make sure that you do not repeat the same mistakes. Good luck. So this is text A. It's a flyer for a company called Wilmore Pack and Go. Please read the flyer. Once I finish speaking, just pause the video so you can read it a couple of times. Make sure that you check if there's words that you do not know and so on. So pause the video now. This is text B, which is an email from Alex to Sam about him moving to a new house. Same as before. Once I've finished speaking, please pause the video and read it a couple of times. So here's final text 3, which is a party invitation from, same as before, read it a few times, pause the video. Now you can go back onto class chart and click on the link that I've included in your lesson. This time, guys, it is not self-marking because it's an assessment, so I do not want the answers to come out. You only need to complete it once, that is enough, and I will pass on your grades once I've marked them. Good luck.